Welcome to the 2024 Concacaf Futsal Championship Group C action, where United States take on Trinidad and Tobago in this inaugural match of the 2024 championship. Group C standings: Dominican Republic, 2008 champs Guatemala, Trinidad and Tobago, and two-time champs United States make up this crucial and very intense Group C matchup. Welcome to the broadcast, everyone. My name is Ryan Davis. We are in beautiful Managua in Nicaragua for 7 days for this championship. And the name of this glorious stadium, Polideportivo Alexis Arguello, in the heart of Nicaragua. Well, the 2024 championships has 12 teams. They're going to have 3 groups of 4, spearheaded by the champs Costa Rica, Panama, and of course we just mentioned Guatemala and United States. Trinidad and Tobago making their 4th appearance in the competition, while United States are making their 8th appearance in this CONCACAF championship. And like we said before, 2-time champions in their reign. Well, both of these teams had different sort of travels to this tournament. Trinidad and Tobago having to draw from their first class or their football league to draw players. They don't have much of a futsal sort of federation or competition at the moment. In the meantime, United States had a tournament in Philadelphia back in September, where they started their preparations for this United States team in the 2024 CONCACAF Championships. Well, just some homekeeping notes. If you're new to the futsal, some quick rules. It's going to be a 40-minute match with 2 halves of 20 minutes and a 15-minute break in between. 1 timeout per team per half. Substitutions only when the team has possession. They can bring players in the designated substitution area. Now, if there is a red card during the match, after 2 minutes, when the player has been sent to the sidelines, then a team can sub a player in. In regards to team fouls, if the team accumulates 6 team fouls throughout the match, then a free kick, which is behind the penalty spot, will be given with no wall. And of course, the team can decide thereafter what they want to do with the free kick. Then, the ball that is used, it is optimized. It is not the same football that we've used in our backyards and in the professional game. It is suited for this competition and for this sport itself, the glorious sport of futsal. Well, we're going to sit quietly as we wait for the teams to come out. We will have national anthems, then we'll have starting lineups, we will meet the officials, and we'll get this 2024 Futsal CONCACAF Championship underway. Stay tuned.
Damas y caballeros, démosle la bienvenida al campeonato de futsal de la CONCACAF 2024 a los equipos nacionales de Estados Unidos y Trinidad y Tobago. Damas y caballeros, nos ponemos de pie para escuchar el himno de los Estados Unidos.
have it, the national anthems of the United States of America and Trinidad and Tobago. Like we mentioned, United States runners-up in the last competition in 2021, losing to Costa Rica in the final. And here's their starting lineups. 3 of those players that played in that championship, Diego Moretti, Ventura Jr. and Gonzalez, make their return. Diego Burato and Franco Teo will get the start for the starting 5 for the United States. Coach Berta Moriera from Brazil had a 23-year career in the sport. He will manage this side in this competition. For our referees, Ricardo Ley from Panama, Jonathan Bentecourt from Mexico, Flores Jorge Antonio from Salvador, and Valdez Perez Brenda from Cuba. So the 2 captains, the 2 goalkeepers. People just joining us in the futsal world. We have a couple positions to clear about. The holding midfielder, or the last player, he will be the fixo. The 2 guys on the side will be called the ala, and the guy up front will be the pivot. That is the 4 positions other than the goalkeeper, and I'll remind you throughout the broadcast. Here's Adrian Welch, and the fixon himself will be none other than Michel Poon Angeron on the ball. First touch for Marjan. First time, here's Andre Marchand, had a great tournament in 2021. Couldn't get out of the group, but not his fault whatsoever. Ventura Jr. And that is the pivot, the centre forward, as you would say in football terms. And the goalkeepers only have 4 seconds to release the ball. So it's going to be action-packed, high-scoring, never-ending. A great game of futsal. Welch. Looks like it'll be a United States possession. Of course, no throw-ins, only kick-ins. Ventura Jr. finding Burato, back to Ventura Jr. Here's Burato now. Playing it to the pivot. Ventura Jr. trying to get on that left foot. Burato! And it's just wide. Well, the first strike goes to United States. And looks like Luciano Gonzalez. It's going to be Burato to take this corner kick. Playing it short. Across the face of the goal, Frank Teo lays it back. And given away, counter-attack. And the shot, and it's 1-0! Darius Oliveira opens the scoring for Trinidad and Tobago. And the underdogs draw first blood. Just like that, a lightning quick counter-attack. And Darius Oliveira, he struck, and he struck well. USA won, Trinidad and Tobago won, USA 0. First goal of this 2024 championship, and what a strike it was. Inside, the shot saved by Marchand. There is Gonzalez, plays for APD Samicieli in Italy, the number 5 for USA, on the ball. Ventura. Oh, and a little flick doesn't pay off for Barato. So Barato is playing the left side, Ala. And the pivot, and there's been a quick substitution for the US. Manuel Andrade is in the pivot position. The goal scorer Oliveira is in the pivot position for Trinidad Tobago, and it's just wide. Well, you can't blink with Darius Oliveira on the ball. Borato. Andrade. Ventura Jr. and hits the hand. And it's just going to be a kick in from the sideline. Gonzalez. Borato tries to curl it into the path of Andrade. And here's Oliveira's strike, top corner. No chance for the keeper. And the first goal of this championship comes in roaring fashion. Well, if you're just joining us a little bit late, Concacaf 2024 Championship in Nicaragua. United States and Trinidad and Tobago for game number 1 in this week-long affair. 12 teams, 3 groups of 4. This is Group C action. And Andrade is going to be called for the foul. First free kick for the game. And it goes to Trinidad and Tobago. Bit of skill by the Shea Benny playing Ala this evening, just coming off the bench. And here's the number 8, Dylan King, who's also another veteran from the 2021 team. Gonzalez. Little 1-2 on the shot, and it's a foot save by Marchand. There's Gonzalez, who's so crafty. Earns his trade in Italy, and there's Paul Deckel. And the shot from outside! And it's in the wrong side of the post. It was Andrade coming in on the end of it. But a fair strike by Diego Borato. Long throw by Marchand, who's out of play. Just to give people an understanding of the history of this competition, Costa Rica, one of the more dominant nations, and this being the 6th or 7th appearance for the United States. They've won twice. And a little 1-2 on Andrade, and a foot save by Marchand. Player goes down. It was the Kareem Perry. And a late whistle means Trinidad and Tobago. There's that strike and the save by Goalkeeper Marchand, the skipper for Trinidad and Tobago. Here's Dylan King. Given away. Mendes. Morato, who started the game and still on the pitch. Andrade playing that pivot position, that centre forward position. And Mendes that ala position out wide right. Here's the fixo. Gonzalez. Andrade, the shot saved by Marchand. Couldn't keep it in play. United States possession. Well, since Trinidad and Tobago got that goal from Darius Oliveira, USA have stepped up and caused a little bit of worries for Andre Marchand and company. Mendes. Gonzalez playing that fixo or holding midfield position. Gonzalez again, the brain behind the body. The shot, and it was well intercepted. Another counter-attack. It's going to be McLean out wide. The fake and a good save by Moretti. His first real save of the evening. And it came at the feet of Kareem Perry. Mendes. Marchand plucks it out of the air. Little 1-2 intercepted. Real chance for the United States. Equalize on the wrong side. It was Sebastian Mendes, who had a lot of daylight and couldn't finish at the near post. David Ortiz from the Texas Outlaws playing that fixo position now, coming in. Mendes. Sebastian Mendes working, cutting inside. The back heel. The shot from outside. Great save by Marchand. Well, the skipper has been everywhere in the goal. The lovely back heel and the strike. And how about that for a save to keep it at 1-0. And David Ortiz, who had that back heel, will take the corner kick. Mendes the shot. Andrade can't keep it in. There's a whistle, and it's going to be a United States possession. They try to take it quickly. Again, another whistle, and the referee is not... The ball is rolling, it's not staying still. So that's why we have to do it over and over again. And the possession keeps changing. As the ball goes to the sideline, it has to stand perfectly still. And there it is again. Again, another mistake from Michel Poon-Angeron. And maybe this time, fourth time is a charm. Sebastian Mendes getting strict instructions. Paul Deckel can't believe it. This one goes all the way back to Moretti. Given away. Shea Benny. Shea Benny! Here's Benny, who had one of the best goals of 2021 against Guatemala in the group stages, having his first effort on goal. Andrade holds it up, lays it off. Trying to get to that byline, but stuffed out by Darius Oliveira, the goal scorer. David Ortiz. Ball perfectly still. Sebastian Mendes. Laying it back to the fixo. Trying to find Mendes, cutting inside. So understand, you can substitute only when your team has possession of the ball. As we saw number 14 Jelani Felix come back into the game for Trinidad and Tobago. Oliveira taking on 2 and wins possession. Poon Angeron. Oliveira rolls it back to Shea Benny. Marshan going long. Here is Eric Macias into the pivot position. The shot, deflection, is still in and it's in. A couple of bounces and the USCF equalized through David Ortiz. Marshan gets there, it flicked up in the air, and Ortiz acrobatically finishing just close to the goal line, and it's 1-1. United States have got the equalizer. They've been pressuring, to be fair, since Darius Oliveira got the first goal. And now we're all tied. Adrian Welch kicks it off. Looking for, I believe, Adrian Welch, but Marchand cleared just about everyone. And a bit of creative play. Moretti coming out of his goal and looking for his pivot, Frank Teyu. Here's Welch. Welch shots and it's high and it's wide. There's that effort from Adrian Welch again, just splicing it. Well, we mentioned before, this is Trinidad and Tobago's 4th appearance. For United States, it's number 7. They were there in the inaugural 1989 competition. Then 92, 96, 2004, 2008. Then a long break, 2021. Now here again in 2024. Before this very match, and Shea Benny wiggling his way. Before this match, there have been 113 matches in the Concacaf Championship, 809 goals, to give you an idea of what to expect in this tournament. And Costa Rica, the Ticos as they know it, have won this competition on 4 occasions: 2000, 2012, 2016 and 2021. They've won the last 3 CONCACAF championships. Here's Shea Benny trying to slip it through, and it's well read by Nicolas Lopez. Marshan looking for Teyu, finds De Andrade. Lopez. Frank Teyu holding it up like a pivot should. Ala Macias. Cuts inside, beautiful dribbling, and it's number 2. Fantastic bit of individual brilliance from Nilton De Andrade. The Ala on the left-hand side. A couple of step-overs, and the drive was true. No chance for Marchand. And United States take the lead. 2-1 over Trinidad and Tobago. And we have 10 minutes left in this first half. So we spoke about Costa Rica and their 4 titles. United States, after they just took the lead. And that's going to be a free kick for United States. Player goes down. And it looks Looks to be Welch and Shea Benny colliding with Andrade and company. Welch still limping. May have a chance to be substituted. Yes, he is. It's number 12, Join Baltazar. And it's going to be, let's say, a moving screen, if you will, for number 9, Rafael Araujo. Dylan King, Shea Benny. Mendez trying to play through to Andrade. Trinidad is not clear, and in the end get a goal kick. Lovely turn by Benny. Benny again, shimmying. King. Back to the Fixo King, and he can't keep it in play. USA winning their championships in 1997 and 2004. Here's De Andrade, one of the goal scorers for the USA. Mendez back to De Andrade. Benny. King. For the pivot, the shots came from number 12, Join Baltazar. Player goes down, and a late whistle, and it's going to go TNT's way. It's their pivot, Baltazar, and a yellow card. Looks like it's going to be issued to the number 9, Rafael Araujo, and you can understand why. So Rafael Araujo given the first yellow card of this competition. Free kick for TNT. Can they find an opening? It's going to be the pivot himself, Baltazar, who was brought down. Plays it off, Benny's shot. On the close side of our screen, we get a chance to see McLean for the first time. Baltazar trying to turn, and it's going to be another whistle. So we see Diego Borato, who started the match, back into the game. It's going to be a free kick for the USA. Gonzalez plays in Italy. Borato. Araujo, who was cautioned just a couple seconds ago. Borato again. USA probing. Gonzalez trying to find that channel into De Andrade. Borato again. Cuts inside on that left foot. Not too far off. Gets on that weaker left foot, but still puts his laces right through it. Well, we're happy to have you here on this Concacaf Championship 2024 competition. Games all around today. Here's Shea Benny trying to wiggle free. Dispossessed by Araujo, but wins the free kick. United States and Trinidad and Tobago kicking us off. As Shea Benny wins the free kick. Guatemala and Dominican Republic starts at 4 p.m. Eastern. Mexico, Suriname, Costa Rica, Haiti tomorrow. Cuba, Canada, and Panama, Nicaragua to round off the weekend of matches. Remember, 12 teams, 3 groups of 4. TNT, a little misunderstanding. It was Kareem Perry. Is Fortune trying to get it back. Out by Marchand. So Gonzalez to play it back in. Ventura Jr. Straight into the foot of Pivo, Teo. And a counter-attack for Trinidad and Tobago. This is how they got their first goal. Came at the feet of Oliveira. Matthew Wooling, his first touch of the game. Cutting inside and the drive. Good save by Moretti and the follow-up. Fantastic sliding block by Gonzalez. That's why he plays that fixo position. Or is it Barato? Fortune Jr. gets past one. Still Fortune Jr. And an excellent recovery by Perry. Appreciated by Marchand. Into the game comes Michel Poon Angeron. Corner kick for Barato and company. And that ball was touched. Fortune Jr. Barato, Gonzalez, Fortune Jr. The starting 4 are back on the pitch for the United States. If you're new to futsal, we're going to go over some housekeeping rules as the game goes around. Remind players of the positions. And it's going to be a violation. TNT gets back position. Ventura Jr. off the crossbar. Teu. Oliveira steals it and wins the free kick. Well, the bounce was kind for Ventura Jr. It fell into his path, he drove it well, and it just struck the crossbar, couldn't capitalize. Just to remind our viewers, when the play stops, so does the time. 20-minute halves, but those minutes are actually when the ball is in play. Ooh, and back heel does not work out well, but a great recovery by Adrian Welch. Here's Welch. Puna Geron. Welch. To the Pivo, back out to the Ala, which is the winger. Pivo is the centre forward, the holding player, and the fixo Welch is playing is the holding midfielder, or the last stopper, as they would say. There's Welch. So Moretti gathers. Long throw. On a excellent pass, but the read by Gonzalez in that fixo position was crucial. Michel Poon Ageron plays it in. Here's Shea Benny. Manjaron into the path. Welch. Neptune. Benny. Shots, and didn't really trouble Moretti too much. Speaking with Paul Deckel, the coach of Trinidad and Tobago, before this match or this tournament, talked about the resources or lack thereof, but it's getting better in Trinidad and Tobago. The players getting more and more exposed to these level of competition. And here's Fortune Jr., a chance for the US, and it's the wrong side of the post. Trinidad and Tobago left asking questions. Lovely roll of the ball from Ventura Jr., but just couldn't finish on that right foot. And he has to come out. TNT were played in a regional tournament in 2023 and finished third. Very encouraging signs for the sport in the country. And this Neptune clears. Benny. Neptune out wide. There's Welch. Neptune again. There's Hertan Moriera, the Brazilian, now the head coach for United States. This one played in brilliantly, almost finding Sebastian Mendez. He can't believe it. It was an educational pass, as we would say. Taken down by Perry, looking for Oliveira. Perry making some room. Benny now, the shot. Played short. Here's Benny again. Probing, well read by Mendez. Throw in for the US. This is the very first time the United States and Trinidad and Tobago have met in a futsal competition. Opening goal in the first 5 minutes by Darius Oliveira. Then the response by De Andrade. And David Ortiz for United States to take a 2-1 lead. Here's Mendez. Played forward, Andrade. Manchan has been a busy man, and he showed his worth in goal. Little dink, out by Perry. And a counter-attack, Benny. Excellent defending. The recovery looks to be by Gonzalez was crucial. And he goes down. Burato comes out, and in comes the goal scorer, David Ortiz. Luciano Gonzalez, who is very much the brain of this outfit, is trying to recover, and he's sitting or laying in a very awkward position. And there's his skipper himself, Marchan. Very important to this United States makeup, Luciano Gonzalez. Looks like number 14, Eric Macias from the Texas Outlaws. will be making his way. United States, of course, have a thriving indoor league. Flicked and saved by Moretti. Asias. Andrade. It's the number 10 Ortiz. Here's the youngster Mendez. Here's the pivot, Andrade finding Mendez. Marchand again to the rescue. Benny countering. Out wide. Oliveira to Benny. Fakes the shot onto that right foot. Understanding he's going to have to get around it to bend it into that last post. Says Benny again. You can see he's very much one-footed. But it's going to be crucial to capitalize on cutting inside on that right-hand foot and for him to get the correct technique. Nicolas Lopez. Andrade. Lovely bit of skill. And no free kick for Ortiz, means TNT gets back possession. And it looks like we may have had our first timeout of the match. Remembering both sides have one timeout to use per half, and Paul Deckel will have a chance to address his players. So too Huertan Moriera for the US. Trinidad and Tobago taking the lead through Darius Oliveira in the first 5 minutes. Then the equalizer by David Ortiz, and the go-ahead goal by Milton de Andrade. Just about a minute and 19 seconds left in this first half. The first half of the Concacaf 2024 Championship. There's the first goal by Oliveira. A rocket into the top corner. Then Ortiz bundles one in just past the goal line for the equalizer. United States playing all but one of these Concacaf Futsal Championships, making their 7th appearance out of 8, and this one is stolen and a high kick. It was Sadil McLean, and it's going to be a free kick for United States. Asias. Lopez. Asias just chipping to Teu. To the byline, and Marchand does not clean up, and it comes off against the post, and in the end it's going to be Trinidad and Tobago's. No, it's going to be a corner kick, is it? And you can see the results of a hard tackle on Teu, some blood drawn. Ortiz to the last post. Out by Marchand. Flicked on, Moretti. Ortiz, the man who scored the equalizer. Teu turning. The shot. So we're into the final 30 seconds of this first half. Teu. Down to 19. Macias. Teyu. The pivot, back heeling. Into the box, and it's 3-1. A beautiful build-up goal, and they scored 5 seconds to go at the half. It's that man again, Ortiz. The build-up and the pass by Nicolas Lopez right into the path of Ortiz to tap it in. And the United States take a crucial 3-1 lead to go into the half. Well, what a build-up and a simple finish from a not-so-simple sequence of passing. David Ortiz gets his second. United States 3, Trinidad and Tobago 1. And we have 5 seconds to play. Shea Benny's shot, saved by Moretti, and a corner kick now with 2 seconds to play. Ooh, Shea Benny. Saved by Moretti. Moretti again with the save, and we had 0.1 seconds. And that'll do it. The first 20 minutes of the competition is in the books, and United States have a 3-1 lead over Trinidad and Tobago. 2 goals by Ortiz, 1 by De Andrade, cancelling out David Oliveira's opening goal as the 2-time champions go into the locker room feeling good. USA 3, TNT 1, and it's been a thrilling first half. When we return, we will have first half highlights and statistics. Futsal edition. It is the opening game as United States scored a goal with 5 seconds to go to give themselves a 3-1 lead after the first 20 minutes. And we are back for the second 20 minutes. As Moretti starting in goal. Borato, it's Fortune Jr. It is the same starting lineup that began the game. Here's Teyu, the pivot, going down. And a heavy tackle by Michel Poon Angeron as United States gets the first free kick of the second half. Borato. Teyu, the pivot, holding it up. Back to the fixo, Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Borato. This is Group C opening up this competition. And we have 3 groups of 4 teams. Group A, Costa Rica, the defending champs. Mexico, Suriname, and Haiti. And then Group B, Panama, Cuba, Canada, and Nicaragua to make up Group B. And then Group C, Guatemala, USA, Trinidad and Tobago, and Dominican Republic. It is going to be 1 week long of festivities in this incredible stadium. Polideportivo Alexis Arguello, built in 2019 off of a famous Nicaraguan boxer, Alexis Arguello. Little chip. Poon Angeron, Welch, Felix out wide. Oliveira back to Felix. Welch coming all the way across. Poon Angeron, Oliveira, the pivot. Oliveira absorbs the pressure, goes down, and wins the free kick. It was Diego Borato trying to upend the big man. No ball, only legs. So Shea Benny takes a shot. Benny again onto that trusted left foot. Shot from way outside. Here's Moretti. Turning is Oliveira. Comes inside, 1v1. Oh, brilliant skill! Darius Oliveira gets his second. USA 3, Trinidad and Tobago 2. Well, he scored an absolute banger to get the first. And look at this bit of individual skill to get the second. Around Fortune Jr. Goes past Moretti like he's not there. And it's 3-2. So the goals continue to pour in. Teyu. Teyu shoots! And I think the last touch came off of a red shirt. So it's going to be a corner kick for the USA. Fortune Jr. Oh, and the deflection off of Teyu, almost finding the far corner. There's Gonzalez laying it back. And a little dig. Oh, what a finish. Marchand isn't happy. He runs across to the officials. But the goal stands. No VAR in the futsal competition. But what a finish by Borato. Onto his left foot. A little chip. Not sure. Looks like they were asking for a handball off of Teyu to begin with. But the finish by Borato was spectacular. USA get back their 2-goal cushion. USA 4, Trinidad and Tobago 2. Another whistle, and it's going to be a free kick for TNT. Sadale McLean. Actually, Dylan King will get a hold of this. Hold up play by number 12, Baltazar. So when they do retrieve the ball, it's going to be a USA possession with Alencar Ventura Jr. in that ala position. Gonzalez, the back heel. Sorry, plays it forward to... Oh, and the heavy touch allows Marchand to get in. Skill, Benny. Still Benny. Oliveira goes down. No free kick. Counter-attack. Ventura Jr. Excellent interception. Benny. Great save by Moretti. Oh, at the far post, and what a chance to make it 4-3. It was Joan Baltazar with an incredible pass by Jay Benny. He just couldn't tap it in at the last post. Long throw by Moretti into the arms of Marchand. It's like a tennis match. Benny flicks it on. Plays it back for Benny. Baltazar. King plays it back. Benny now. King, Benny. Baltazar in that fixo position. Here he is to the pivot on that right foot. And USA concede the possession. And they get a substitution. David Ortiz, who has 2 goals, gets in, and the ball goes across Moretti's goal. Appeal for handball. Is it a penalty? It is. A chance for Trinidad and Tobago to maybe get to 4-3. Ball played across the box. Moretti the save. And there's Ventura Jr. leaving his hand. So a penalty kick for TNT. Can they make it 4-3 from the most decorated player in futsal, Jay Benny, the left footer? Benny! And I believe it went wide. No, it's in. 4-3. Well, it hit the it hit the net so hard, it flew right back out. Yep, Shea Benny. He put extra mustard behind it and left no chance for Moretti. Well, if you're just joining us, the underdogs Trinidad and Tobago took an early lead. United States came roaring back to get 3-1 lead before the half. And now with 2 unanswered goals, it is now 4-3 to the US. And we have a barn burner, as they would say, in the US for an opening game. Throw in, a possession for Hospitalis. There he is. Hospitalis turns, wins back possession. Felix. Punan Geron goes out wide to Hospitalis. Marchand. There's Paul Deckel looking on. His third competition as the head coach for Trinidad and Tobago. And there's none other than Houghton Moriera. 16-year professional player, 23-year-old overall, and he has a timeout. Remember, one timeout per team, per half. United States gather to discuss what's been happening. It's been a thrilling affair, and the captain, Andre Marchand, has been brilliant in goal for Trinidad and Tobago. And here's that penalty by Shea Penny. I mean, look out. Mustard in the US, pepper if you're in TNT. So the timeout is over. There is Mendez, plays Ala, one of the wide positions. Moretti, looking for his pivot, Teo. Diego Moretti, he trusted presence. Oh, and laid back, and the shot just. And did Moretti get a piece of it? He did. It was an excellent setup by Jamil Neptune, but the shot was wide, and the corner itself has been given away, and now USA have possession. David Ortiz, 2 goals already in this game. Teo. Hospitalis takes it quickly. Punan Geron saves it. Teo wins it back. And it's going to be a corner kick for the men in white. Ryan Davis on this CONCACAF Championship 2024 opening game. United States versus Trinidad and Tobago. And Teo can't believe the opportunity he had. Punan Geron plays it short. Hospitalis in some trouble. Out by Marchand. Player goes down. One back by Hospitalis. The little flick on. Looking for the last post. Drops kindly. Saved off the line. And here comes the US. Hospitalis. It was Punan Geron's shot. Moretti saves it. TNT possession. Excellent sequence for Trinidad and Tobago. There's the opportunity, cleared off the line brilliantly And here comes the US again. David Ortiz. A little dink to the pivot. It was Andrade. He goes down. No call for the referee. And TNT get a chance. Played short. Neptune dispossessed. Oh, it was a golden chance for Andrade to turn and shoot. Just couldn't find the ball. Laid back. Macias. Short. Looking to cut inside. Lays it back. David Ortiz. Andrade. Ortiz again. On him is Welch. This one is recycled. Back to Andrade. Ortiz in that fixo position. Now it's changed to Mendez. Ortiz. Andrade. Back to Ortiz. The foot save by Marchand. Still Ortiz. Corner kick to the US. Played it into the pivot. Laid back into Ortiz. And another good save by the TNT skipper. In beautiful Managua, Nicaragua. 2024 Concacaf Championships, and saved by Shea Benny off the line. Taking no chances. Concacaf Futsal Championship. First match in the next week. 7 days of action. And we have a host of games in this opening weekend. After this match, stay tuned. We have Guatemala and Dominican Republic for more Group C action. Then we have Mexico, Suriname later this evening, with Costa Rica and Haiti for the nightcap. And tomorrow, Cuba versus Canada, Panama versus Nicaragua. Andrade holding up, turning. Shepherd out by Dylan King. Given away. Macias. Andrade, the back heel. Ortiz, and a sliding block. It was Dylan King again. Ortiz short, the shot comes in. And just past the last post, Andrade arriving but couldn't get there. So over the last 3 or 4 minutes, it's been all US as the ebb and tide changes direction. Andrade. Ortiz tried to turn but forgot the ball. Shea Benny, who scored that penalty to make it 4-3. And the ball was rolling, so possession goes to the US. It has to come to a complete standstill before it is brought back into play. If you're new to this futsal game, 40-minute match, 2 20-minute halves. We're in the second half of this home opener, this championship opener. 1 timeout per team per half. Substitutions only when the team has possession or the ball goes out of play. Here's Shea Benny, one of the veterans for TNT. Held up by Oliveira, who has 2 goals, 2 spectacular goals. Easy save for Moretti. Out wide. Here comes the US again. Fortune Jr. shot. There's Nicolas Lopez from... Oh, the ball ricochets into the path of Marchand. And he scoops it, looking for Oliveira, who can't keep it in play. Moretti out of his goal. Teo, the big pivot. Araujo plays it into Teo, but he's robbed. Benny. Oliveira. Can he get his hat-trick? Gives it up. Angeron. And that pass had some mustard behind it. Shea Benny scoring that penalty to make it 4-3. Goal scorers so far. 2 goals for Darius Oliveira. 1 for Shea Benny for Trinidad and Tobago. That makes up 3. And then the 4 for the US. 2 by Ortiz. 1 by De Andrade. A substitution. Nonetheless, 9.5 minutes to go in this second half. USA 4, Trinidad and Tobago 3. Out by Araujo. Teo. And it's going to be a Trinidad and Tobago possession. Now this group, Guatemala and the US, were considered the top dogs in Group C. And then Trinidad and Tobago and Dominican Republic. Now, with the 12 teams, 3 groups of 4, the top 2 teams from the 3 groups will go through. And so too the best 2 third-place teams, which will comprise of 8 teams getting into the second round. First touch for Matthew Wooling. And the US win back possession. So this being their 7th appearance in the competition, the US, but they've also appeared in the World Futsal Championships on 6 different occasions. They have some players on this team. Here's Shea Benny turning back, gets past 2. Excellent tackle by Fortune. Actually, it's Araujo from St. Louis Ambush in the US Indoor League. Here's Benny with that crafty left foot. Angeron goes back to his skipper, Marchand. And he took more than 4 seconds to release the ball, looks like. And it's going to be a free kick for the United States. Misunderstanding. And Marchand called for the violation. So despite having a 1-goal cushion, they now have a free kick in a dangerous position. And that man, Diego Barato, we talk about players being on the World Championship squad, the number 7 for the US. So too this man, Luciano Gonzalez, who plays in Italy. Have all the pedigree you need to be a contender in this championship. Gonzalez. just directing traffic. Araujo going out to the far side. Oh, well read by the defense. And here comes a counter-attack. Punan Jaron. Ooh, this, did he get a last touch? It did. It's going to be a corner kick for TNT. A little chip to the last post. And Juin Baltazar was not on the same page as Hospitalis. Araujo. Gonzalez feeding, and the shot! And it's another goal! USA get their 5th. It's a 2-goal cushion they've been seeking. Gonzalez laid it across, and a thundering shot that got a deflection. It's Nicolas Lopez getting the 5th. Great strike. And that eases the pressure a bit on the United States. USA 5, Trinidad and Tobago 3. Little dink. The back heel by Baltazar. Moretti cleans up. Gonzalez, who got that assist. Looking for Lopez, the goal scorer. Lopez intercepted. Punan Jaron. Left-footed shot saved by Moretti. And cleared away emphatically by Gonzalez. There's that scoop again into the arms of Marchand. Baltazar. Under pressure is Felix. Given away, Araujo. Saved by Marchand again. He's been so good. Despite the 5 goals he's conceded. The TNT skipper. It's going to be a United States corner kick, as Juin Baltazar got pinned to his own byline. Quick substitution. It's going to be Kareem Perry coming in. And he shot, and it's another one. It stands, it counts, and Teyu gets his first. Well, the USA is starting to pour it on now. A little bit of nail biting about 5 minutes ago, but after Nicolas Lopez and now Teyu getting goal number 6, the little flick by Barato. Fortune, it was Araujo's shot, and then Teyu just guiding it into the net. And the USA get goal number 6. Little 1-2, doesn't work out, so USA get back possession. Flicked on. Marchand comes out of his goal, and I think he won back possession as well. He did. Here's that turn. Felix finding Punan Jaron. Here's Perry. Marchand looking for his pivot. And it's going to be possession to TNT. So possession to TNT. In desperate need of a goal at the moment to get themselves back in this game. Perry. Hospitalis. Player goes down, no whistle, and Borato gets back possession. And now, with the retreat, is just trying to get US gets back their shape and bring Trinidad and Tobago out of their shell. Here's that 1-2. Oh, is that another one? What a finish! De Andrade. He gets his second. And the US are starting to sail now. Outside of the foot, more like a toe punch. It started from deep, no, it's outside of the foot. What a finish at the near post. And according to the scoreline here, United States 6, Trinidad and Tobago 3. They have roared ahead in the last 5 to 10 minutes. More like 5 minutes. And what was a close affair has now become distant. Benny. Little chip over the top. And Sadil McLean cannot control. Oh, intercepted Benny. The fake. Oh, trying to squeeze it backwards, McLean. Shots. Easy save for Moretti. Benny corner kick. Gets it back. Outside of the foot. And the shot from outside. That came from Oliveira, who has 2 goals under his belt already today. The opener. And then a brilliant individual effort. So, on Sunday, tomorrow, Trinidad and Tobago will take on Guatemala at 12 p.m., same time. Teo lays it off. Can he get it back? He can't. And then the United States at the 2 p.m. slot will take on Dominican Republic. All Group C action. Teo getting the last goal for United States to make it 6. Teo, the shots and saved by Marchand. Here's Teo again, using that size at the pivot position. This one short. The shot, oh, off the crossbar. Looks to be Nico Lopez. No, it was Mendez. Sebastian Mendez letting it fly, hitting the crossbar. And wholesale changes being made on both sides as we're into the last 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And a timeout call from Trinidad and Tobago. Paul Deckel marshalling the troops. Join us all week long on YouTube/Concacaf and Concacaf Go for this 2024 Concacaf Futsal Championship in Managua, Nicaragua. There's that finish by De Andrade, who got his second outside of the foot. Just trying to get confirmation of the scoreline as De Andrade celebrated his second goal. Scoreline says 6-3, but we have a funny feeling it's 7. But we're going to find out for sure. But at the moment, the scoreboard shows 6-3. This game has been a lot more competitive than the scoreline shows. Shot deflected. It was Jamil Neptune who took it quickly, but the ball was rolling, was it? It was going to be a yellow card for Teyu for not being 5 yards away from the ball. So quick correction, and that's the yellow card for Teyu. And it's going to be a free kick for TNT. But the correction, the scoreboard says 6-3, but the correct score is actually 7-3 to United States as Che Benny lines one up. Benny, and it's in! Crafty free kick, and Matthew Wooling gets on the score sheet.
Gol de Trinidad Tobago. Anota con el 5. Matthew Wooling.
Excellent free kick, and Wooling had to be deft with his touch because the ball came at him at such a rate, and the number 5 gets his name in lights. So USA 7, Trinidad and Tobago 4. King out wide. Benny can't hold on to it, and it's a USA possession. Well, stay with us. We're going to have Guatemala and Dominican Republic at 2 p.m. Mexico, Suriname at 4. Costa Rica, Haiti at 6. Cuba, Canada at 8. And Panama, Nicaragua at 10 p.m. for the opening day of the championship. Across the goal, saved by Marchand. And David Ortiz, who has 2 goals already today. The number 10 for the US. Teyu. Bumped off by King. Into the path, saved by Marchand. It was that man against Sebastian Mendez arriving late. And a great save by the TNT skipper. So there's the correction on the scoreboard. USA 7, Trinidad and Tobago 4. Neptune, can he get it back? He can't. Trying to thread it to Mendez, can't get there. And we're officially into the last 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 47 to be exact. As Rafael Araujo comes in. Played short. Gonzalez chipping over the top. It's been so instrumental, Gonzalez, and it's going to be Andre Marchand's possession. Kareem Perry. Gonzalez now. Ventura Jr. Here's Mendez. Andrade. And it's going to be a free kick. Looks like against the US. Andrade is frustrated And in comes Nico Lopez. So at 2 p.m, right after this match, just stay tuned on this very channel. We're going to have Guatemala versus Dominican Republic as the other two teams in Group C get us underway. Moretti. Gonzalez lays it back. Here's Lopez. Here's Gonzalez. Andrade to his left. Araujo. Gonzalez. And at the moment, the US just managing the game with a minute and a half to go. Nothing risky, just side to side. And TNT are going to have to come out of their shell and be aggressive. But if they do, the fear is they may be poisoned, as we would say. Lovely pass by Gonzalez. Lopez. Excellent stop by Wooling. Yep. It is the goal scorer, Matthew Wooling. Nicolas Lopez, who scored goal number 7. All the way back to Moretti. Poon and Giron into the path of Benny. Benny on that left foot. And it's high and it's wide, but you can't afford Shea Benny to turn on that left foot. Already has a goal today, a thumping penalty. And he also had the assist for the 4th goal. Lovely distribution to Teo. Benny. Teo. Bit of frustration by Poonan Jaron, but big man wins a corner kick for the US. 31 seconds to go in this match. And the ball was rolling, so it's going to be a TNT free kick. Lovely turn, Teo. And just snuffed out by Oliveira. Hospitalis to Benny. Hospitalis trying to find Poonan Jaron on the far side. Top of the box. Benny's shot. Saved by Moretti. Scoops it. Lopez. And that's the final horn. And is it going to be a violation? Coach Moriera, and that's it. After the final horn, USA 7, Trinidad and Tobago 4, as the two-time winners get all 3 points from the opening match of this Concacaf Championship 2024 for a thrilling first 40 minutes of this championship. While the underdogs hung in there as long as they could, the USA triumphant as they should be. A 7-goal thumping, and US and Trinidad and Tobago getting 4 back of their own. And we'll come back with the full-time highlights. So the first match of this championship with USA, the two-time champs, taking on Trinidad and Tobago in their 4th appearance in the CONCACAF Championships. And the underdogs drew first blood. Darius Oliveira with a thumping goal to get us underway, to give TNT a 1-0 lead. Then the response, Marchand's save. Then on the other side of the post was Mendez. Then another save by the captain, until David Ortiz found the equalizer just 2 yards out from the goal line. It was Ortiz's first, and then De Andrade cutting in and giving the US a 2-1 lead, all in the first half. Then with 5 seconds to go in the first half, Nico Lopez picks out Ortiz again for his second and USA's third. The beginning of the second half, Oliveira, his second goal, a banger for the first, an individual effort for the second. They score 3-2. Then the little chip by Barato to make it 4-2. Then there's Barato again to make it goal number 4. Then here was the handball by Fortune Jr. And this is where the game got really tight. Shea Benny converts to make it 4-3. And then the US went on a tear. 3 unanswered. Lopez again getting his second. It was Barato and Nico Lopez teaming up. Shot by Fortune Jr. and then a finish. Looks like it was Teyu coming in to get his first to make it 6-3. And then outside of the foot by De Andrade to get his second to make it 7-3, the US. Then Benny's free kick finding Nicholas Wooling to make it 7-4,